Mr. Ortberg, the FAA has played an integral role in solidifying a safe approach to production adjustments at Boeing following the Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 incident. As Boeing continues to monitor its KPIs and begins to increase production as appropriate, it will likely grow more autonomous in its internal oversight. As Boeing regains autonomy and eventually increases production caps, how will Boeing guarantee safety without enhanced FAA oversight?
Ladies and gentlemen, patriots across this great nation, welcome back to Right View Nation, where we expose the truth, demand accountability, and never back down from calling out corporate nonsense, government overreach, or the erosion of American values. Now listen, today's topic hits right at the heart of American industry, American lives, and American trust. We're talking about Boeing, the once proud aerospace titan that has found itself entangled in controversy again, and rightfully so. This week, Senator Ted Cruz, God bless him, absolutely grilled the CEO of Boeing over their so-called safety culture in the wake of the Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 door plug incident. If you haven't seen the video yet, go watch it. Cruz doesn't hold back, and neither will I. Now, folks, let's break this down.
Senator, I'm not aware of increased autonomy that will come as we increase production rates. We're going to continue to provide transparency to the FAA on all the key performance indicators. We will go through a series of production increases. So the first one, cap, is at 38, but we will go through the same process for every subsequent rate increase. And if the KPIs aren't showing that we're meeting the performance, then we won't move forward with a rate increase. So I think this is a good practice. I think what we have in place, it's data-driven, it's not subjective. We've agreed with our regulator on what things we need to be measuring. If we find we need to adjust that, we'll do that. But I think getting to a data-driven process, I think, helps them also have insight and prioritize where they should focus. If our key indicators in one area are not good, that allows them to say, okay, we need to put more oversight in that particular area because there's instability in the production system. So again, I think the system we have in place, the plan we have in place, will be effective not just in the near term, but for the long term.
Since you've become the chief executive officer at Boeing, there have been significant changes on the board and in the leadership. As the leadership changes, this affects the culture at Boeing. What personnel changes have been made at Boeing, and how have these impacted the safety culture at the company?
Well, in my opening remarks, Senator, I made the comment we've made massive organizational and people changes. And if you go back to the door plug time frame, just to kind of time frame the changes, we've got a new chairman of our board, we've got a new CEO, we've got a new head of our Boeing commercial airplanes, we have new people in many of the program management roles. And so we are changing. As we're changing the culture, we're also changing people to make sure they're focused on safety and quality as the foundation of the company. And so far, I'd say the results are showing good results. We'll continue to have to refine either promoting different people or bringing some additional people from the outside to help us on our journey. But I think the progress we've made so far looks like we're getting the results we want.
Ranking Member Cantwell.
Let me get this straight. After a near-tragic event, the FAA, a bloated government agency, has to now hand-hold Boeing through safe production increases? What happened to corporate responsibility? What happened to the Boeing that helped put America at the forefront of aviation? The CEO talks about data-driven KPIs like that's supposed to reassure us. Let me tell you something. You can throw around as many acronyms as you want. But when real American lives are at stake 30,000 feet in the air, it takes leadership, not spreadsheets. Why is it only after the door literally blows off a plane that this sudden obsession with safety returns? Where was that culture before the headlines? It's almost like they only care about safety when it's convenient, or when their stock price takes a hit. And if Boeing is expecting to regain autonomy as production ramps up again, Senator Cruz asked the right question. How will they guarantee safety without that oversight? Spoiler alert, they can't. And here's where it gets even more concerning. The CEO brags about massive organizational changes. New chairman, new CEO, new heads of commercial airplanes, program management, a total leadership reshuffle. But let me ask you this. Are they promoting people based on competence and experience, or are they hiring based on DEI checklists and social justice bingo cards? That's a question Cruz didn't ask, but maybe someone needs to. Because I don't care if your boardroom looks like a Benetton ad. If your planes are falling apart mid-air, you've got a real problem. Culture is everything, folks. And Boeing's culture, it's broken. The CEO even admits it. They're trying to rebuild it. But why did it fall apart to begin with? I'll tell you, for far too long, corporate America, including Boeing, stopped focusing on excellence, accountability, and American pride, and started obsessing over PR, ESG scores, and globalist nonsense. Let me give credit where it's due. Senator Cruz did what every American wants. He demanded real answers. No softball questions, no corporate bootlicking, just straight talk about safety, leadership, and responsibility. That's what we need more of in D.C. We need fighters, not phonies. Let's be clear. This isn't just about one company. This is a warning shot for every other American institution that has lost its way. We built this country on hard work, innovation, and putting America first. If Boeing wants to win back our trust, they better stop acting like a bureaucratic mess and start acting like an American leader again. To every executive out there watching, hear this loud and clear. Safety isn't optional, and leadership is earned. We don't want excuses. We want accountability. And to Boeing, the eyes of the American people are on you. Do better. And to Senator Cruz, keep fighting the good fight. You spoke for millions of us who are sick and tired of powerful corporations thinking they can skate by with a PR statement and a shrug. Folks, if you love this country and want to see it rise again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Freedom First Media, and sound off in the comments. Should Boeing face more intense scrutiny? Should they be held criminally liable when safety fails? I want to hear from you. Until next time, stay free, stay bold, and God bless America.